Alright, so this will be the fourth. I don't know what order I'm posting these, but this will be the fourth of a series of magazine reviews. And this one is from 1991. This one will be, well, not quite the oldest one, but the oldest one was January. This is February of 91. We're going to talk about the D-Max 10mm carbine 45 ACP pistol caliber carbine. What? In 1991? Aren't those new, and aren't we being led to believe that that's the newest thing ever? A 10mm pistol caliber carbine? What? In 1999, in 1991? What? Oh my goodness, do you need to sit down? Did that just happen in 1991, right? Is that what it says? What? A 10mm? Oh my goodness. So that's going to happen. There's a 9mm carbine going to be given away back in 1991 along with some other prizes. Then we've got satellite-aided search and rescue, federal disaster assistance, preparedness expo 90, and then prepare your own solar power station. Just for shits and giggles, you get some evasive driver techniques too. Let's go quite to the back. We see the same ad as we did on one of the others. The Northern Outfitter ad from the month before. So I guess that we know who their advertiser, their back cover advertiser was that year. Let's dig in. I'm an hour or two into doing these, so I'm loopy. I've got a knife, and I've been drinking. No, I haven't. Well, actually, I should go drink. So let me put this on pause, and I'm going to go drink some lemon water. All right. It's always good to do a water break when it's 105 today. It'll be 110 tomorrow. All right, so we get right into it with China Power Company, China Diesel Imports, sorry, with their diesel generator. This lady loves everything diesel from China. It's painted blue, so I can't blame her. Then we've got the cold steel Tonto daggers. Pretty nice. Get into the Palladium Press ad, one of my favorite things. Let's see, we've got all brand extra fiber. It looks like we've got some kind of food prepping going on, so let's read the table of contents here. We've got the survival weapons include the D-Max 45 pistol and 10mm carbine, the Makarov 380 pistol, and the AR-7 22 rifle. Did that just become Never Enough Ammo's top 10 best guns he's ever even considered thinking about ever? He just based his entire channel off of this one issue of a magazine. I think we just figured out his whole scam. Survival gear, a Griffin knife, a Versa kit, a Wraith knife, an intensifier, a solar-powered radio, and health and food. Oh, then health and food will be assault. Is salt a killer? Wool and cold protection. Yeah. Then we'll get into survival living and environments. Satellite-aided search and rescue, tornadoes, preparedness expo 1990, solar power station, federal disaster assistance. Would you know it? Everything that's listed on the front cover, just about. All right, so we'll dig in to the point. The 1990s. What lies ahead? This might actually be kind of interesting. I see New World Order here. So, might be kind of interesting to look back at some of these old articles sometime. Killer bees arrive in the first and 80 average to age. Let's see. Killer bees arrive in U.S. Natural degeneration limits max average age 85 years. I don't know what the hell any of that means, but we do have killer bees here. This is 91. I don't know. So we got a book on the AR-7 being reviewed. Surviving Doomsday. That was a pretty standard book at gun shows and whatnot. Got the Marine Raider. Some kind of version of a stiletto dagger. Some kind of executive backpack, like a bug-out kit with a bunch of truck stop surplus store goods. Portable hand winch. That's kind of interesting. I don't think I ever saw that catch on. Smoke and gas alarm. I'm guessing that's for taking to hotel rooms. We got a Desert Eagle optics mount. Some kind of concealed carry inside the waistband holster, I guess. Engine safety, which positively rains the gun, latched. It doesn't really say. Maybe that's just for law enforcement. I guess that's all it is. It's not anything like that. It's just a law enforcement holster, and you would put your coat on the outside. It's just a standoff holster, really. We got that power pack thing that we saw in another episode. There's a Taurus revolver. This is Matt's. This is the Never Enough Ammo channel. What the hell? We're just watching it happen right here. This is Matt in 1991. Salt? Yeah, he just goes around eating salt. He just pours a thing of salt into a bowl, and that's Never Enough Ammo's recipe for making food soup, salt soup. Let's see, we got some Makarov and Tokrovs going on. One in 380 coming. They have one in 9x18 already. China Sports. Does it have any prices? No. Did I see a price? No, I didn't. So we get this Griffin knife. It's kind of nice. That might have been one of the first rubber ones. I'm not sure. Got an ad for a Chris Reeves right next to it. What's up with that? This thing was a little knob you would put on your buck knife. Who remembers those? I'll take a picture of it for Woods. He'll dig that. We got Chip McCormick parts again. We got the little Feather 9. We got the Hellfire, the little gizmo-y thingy. Some kind of Versa kit, some kind of first aid kind of kit thing. Then we get to the D-Max. So the D-Max was made by the author or the editor or the writer or something of some magazine, I think is what the deal was. And it's, you know, a Sten-ish looking gun, but it was made in 10mm and 45 ACP so that it wasn't stupid. And then didn't catch on, you know, because of the stupid side mag, which is, of course, stupid. So this is kind of interesting, mainly for me, because the gun shop I used to hang out at all the time had one of the very early, if not the earliest, like a really interesting D-Max pistol with the magazine and something signed, I think. So it was more than just one of the old rare guns, but one that had some stuff that came along with it. So it was at the store for a long time, and we moved it around. I took pictures of it and stuff, so I'm a little, you know, intimate with that gun. I've been intimate with it. Big deal. SARSAT, some kind of search and rescue satellite thing from back then. Something about tornadoes. This is before we put sharks in tornadoes, so they weren't as dangerous back then. We got the Wraith. Talk about knives. Holy moly. This had to be during the Rambo rage still, because Rambo, of course, was what, 84 or 86? That means this would have been like Rambo 7 or 6 or something. Emergency or Preparedness Expo 90 in Salt Lake City. Dang it, that would have been cool, I bet. Let's see, win a year's supply of food for $895. 72-hour supply for $78. We got a gravity knife. That's a weird looking gravity knife. Is that made in the US? Got some Fox knives here. There's that solar power thing again. It's always that one picture. That's kind of creepy. Eagle Arms has an ad in here. They had a thing on the cover of the issue before, so I wonder if that was part of their deal. Get an article in this issue and then an ad in this issue, or for a number of issues probably. Let's see. Buy at reduced rate and sell copies of American Survival Guide. So they wanted to get dealers by putting ads in their magazine. We got a solar powered radio that was like hand cranked. Here we go. A Makarov. Who made this article? Jim Benson. Got a Makarov. No pictures of it open. We'll see if we get to page 64 if it shows it opened up. That's one of the coolest things about a Mac. So then we get federal assistance when disaster strikes and something happens to your mobile home, like a tree falls in the middle of it or it catches on fire because of the meth or whatever. Call the government. Here's a cool old government car doing all kinds of J-turns or bootleg turns. Got evasive driving. Happened in old Impala. Maybe a Caprice, hard to say. Black powder cannons. Nice. These are made out of like acetylene tanks or something. Oh, this one's kind of nice. I wonder what that's made out of. It's made using a child's broom. What's the heck? It doesn't say what it's made out of. So then we get to the cool ads. I really like the ads. They had to get a lot of stuff into a little bit of space, black and white. I think they did a great job. Well, that's a cool little war room looking thing from Sarsat. That's what it would have been like in my computer room back in the day. More black powder cannons. That one's super cool. It's only about the size of a thing of Pringles or something. Oh, nice. So he's got to show a picture of a Type 2 malfunction or whatever it's called. Then we get some more traps. You don't see trap ads very often. Like, hey, if you're too lazy to go hunting, just stick out traps. You'll catch whatever. If you ever go back out there and look, maybe they'll still be there and you can take it and eat it or whatever you're going to do to it. So then we get Spider Coast with their little gross plastic clips. Never buy those. They're horrible. That is an interesting looking knife. And I wonder what's going on there. Spain's premier knife maker. An interesting looking knife. Oh, Survivalist Directory. Super small. Probably creepy because it's from 1991. Let's see. Medford, Oregon. Small veteran survival group with 15 years of preparation seeks info exchange with others similarly prepared. Let's go to... I think it's all in West Germany, and here's one in Oklahoma. Southwest Oklahoma. That's Indian. No, wait. Southwest Oklahoma is by Texas, basically. 44-year-old female registered nurse with basic equipment, Air Force survival skills, adventurous hunter with considerable outdoor experience, seeks physically fit, younger, white male, racist, for exchange of ideas, no druggies, commies, or freeloaders. Damn it, I'm a freeloader. But, yeah, I could have hooked up with that chick if I wasn't a freeloader. We go up to classifieds. We get the mail call. Locks on guns in regards to Alan Mossberg's plea for federal legislation to require locks for all guns. I don't want or need locks on my guns. I've long since trained my children in safe gun handling. Mr. Mossberg could apply his ideas to prevent the crime of rape. He should press for federal legislation to require stainless steel pants on all males with the Mossberg lock on the fly. That would strike at the root of the problem, as it were. I wonder if that's the Mossberg who owns Mossberg, and was he pro gun lock? What? Mossberg is pro gun lock? This can't be, not in Matt's magazine. Finally, we get to the last pages of this thing, and we get the AR-7 that we were promised. It just says staff evaluation. It's got somebody shooting it. It looks like at this point it's a Connecticut-based Charter Arms version. So four different manufacturers made them. It looks like that was a Charter Arms. You can get yourself a a Feather 9 as a prize, one of these knives as a prize, or 72 hours worth of food in a backpack as a prize. And then subscribe to the magazine. Boom, we did that one in 13 minutes. It usually takes us 20. We're super good at it now. So there was no ads for this, so that makes it not that good. But we had a D-Max 10mm pistol caliber carbine with an alternative weird magazine that makes people like it probably. Bam! Best article or best issue out of all of them. I'll probably put this one up last, right? I have to with the 10mm carbine. I'll have to lead up with that. So vote for your best one. Maybe at the end of all this we'll do a poll. So if this one is the end, then guess what? There's a poll out there, and you'll be able to vote for which one of these you thought was the best. Let us know in the comments if it's worth doing 20-minute videos like this. If not, oh, that's the wrong guy. If not, thanks for watching.